Hello everyone and welcome back to another DMO update video. Today we've got a new update which adds tons of new maps, and yeah, let's get right into it. And starting off with the very first thing, and that is Shinjuku DReapers maps are now added to the jump boosters, which is pretty cool. Now to access a new map, you need to probably have already done all the Shinjuku DReapers main quests until now, and you will find a new quest called Missing Takato, and I think it's really simple. Let's actually go ahead and do it. First part, yeah, you can see the first one, which is the Shinjuku East DReaper, which I believe have level 135 plus mobs. But to access it, we need to do a quest. So first off, let's do the main quests to be able to enter the new maps. And after that, we actually have a new daily quest unlocked, which will ask us to defeat, I think it's inside the dungeon. And again, I actually just did this right now. I already got the ticket. Wait, that's a different dungeon. Hello? Oh yeah, there it is. That's a new dungeon. Yeah, so the first main quest will unlock us the new Shinjuku DReaper normal dungeon. Let's actually enter it just to show you. Alright, so this is the first dungeon. It will drop the matrix energy, which is needed for the Digivice. This is basically the other side of the park area, as far as I understand it. And there is a daily quest that will ask us to defeat the boss, the DReaper boss, the jury impersonator boss or whatever. And yeah, there she is, level 135. Let's change to a 140 Digimon and see if we... I mean, we're probably not gonna be able to defeat it, but let's try, cause why not? Alright, so let's actually see if the boss have high crit or hit requirement. My critical rate and hit rate are not crazy high. So first off, no critical damage, even though we have 194, so... yeah, we're critting a little bit, so obviously seems that it might have a big crit requirement. Also, we are dealing damage, so I'm actually gonna use buffs. I'm just, maybe it would be possible. Let's find out. I mean, it doesn't look like it have a very high HP, considering that I'm already like doing damage, and I'm taking a lot of damage as well, 6,000. But so far I don't think it seems too hard. Oh, that's a lot of that. I mean, it's not. Yeah, 5,000. I mean, it's doable. I can definitely out heal it if it only like deals 5,000 every now and then. And it seems that the skill is like the big circle, so it would deal more damage if I had other people. So for solo, it doesn't seem too hard. Okay, we're halfway there and we already missed 2 hits. So even with 5 level advantage and 6,000 hit, we still are not guaranteed to hit every single hit. Alright, this boss looks stupidly easy so far. I've only been using like 5k heals and occasional 7k heals. I mean, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. Now it's doing more damage, so I guess it gets harder, but like, yeah, it's not, I mean, the damage increased, but it's nothing that I can't out heal. So keep in mind, guys, that Ogurumon does have the same HP as Alphamon or Ryoken X, so for AOX users, it should be soloable again. Oh, now it's doing 10k, so, oh, that's a lot of damage now. Okay, it seems that it will get harder now, so let's, hopefully I'm not gonna die. Okay, 5%, that looks dangerous. Let's try and dodge the skill. And I'm gonna, come on. I think it's done now. Okay, now we're gonna continue attacking. 8%, almost there. And yeah, there we go. Right? Please, it's 0%. Come on, can you die? And there we go. It's soloable. Of course, as I said, Ogurumon does have the same HP as Alphamon Ryoken X. And as you can see, 14 million damage. So that is actually not high. It's kinda around the same level as QDG, maybe even less. So overall, it's pretty easy dungeon, and we got the matrix energy. So yeah, this one is not too hard. Alright, so this was a daily quest, so it doesn't seem to be like this dungeon doesn't seem to be a requirement for anything, so that's pretty nice. So for weaker players, we won't have to worry about doing it. And then we have the rest of the daily quests, and now we have to collect the main quest, and I have to collect 10 Digizoid in the digital world. So does that mean we need to go to the digital area map? And there's already that's a lot of maps. Does it mean like the digital area? I guess let's try. Yes, there it is, the Digizoid. Yeah, I guess it drops from any mobs in the digital area. Yeah, any mobs from these maps. Alright, so we finally made it to the last quest that should send us to the next map. And with that, yeah, there's one more quest. Actually, yep, all the access quests are gonna be inside the new map, so now we can make our way to the East Shinjuku DReaper. Alright, so this is a new map. It's basically the normal East Shinjuku pot with a big blob of D-Reaper in it. And as you can see, the mobs are level 135. But the cool part is we actually have the same bosses again. So it's just gonna make getting the Digivice upgrades much easier. Now, I honestly don't know the order or the location of this bosses in this map yet. So hopefully we'll figure it out at one point, and we'll be making a guide for both tours of the new maps. Basically gonna make you guys the Arc upgrade Digivice guide, so watch out for this. And now what's left is to figure out how much XP we get from the mobs from this map. Okay, yep, it's 1,700,000, so it's more than the previous map. The previous map was like 1,200,000. This is 1,700,000, so it's a decent amount. And they don't seem to have any hit requirement, like with 6k hit and like 30 levels under level. I'm still doing damage. Obviously no critting, so the crit requirement does seem to be a bit higher. Not sure if it's gonna be faster than Mugen or not, but I think it's pretty cool that we have maps to level up at. So yeah, this is a new map. We have actually one more dungeon and one more field area. So in total in this update we got the Shinjuku DReaper Park, which is a dungeon. We got this map, the East Shinjuku DReaper, which is a field map. We also have the safe area, the Shinjuku DReaper region, field safe area, whatever it's called. It's literally called field area. And the DReaper dungeon area, which is the end game dungeon, the one that have the Reaper and the Mother DReaper, both of which are level 140. And a new field map, the Shinjuku DReaper area, and I can't access it yet. I believe I need to do some quests first. So yeah, if you guys continue the main quests, you should be able to reach all the new maps. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And the last feature added in this update is the respawn time improvement for the Solomon Gravekeeper. This is something a lot of you guys, especially in the jumping event, had problems with, and that is the Solomon Graveyard mini boss. And it actually had a very long respawn time, and because there was a lot of players, it was almost impossible to do the quest. And the respawn time have been decreased from 2,500 seconds to only 60 seconds. So it will have 1 minute spawn time from literally 2,500 seconds, which is like 40 minutes. So that it was kind of crazy. Now it's only 1 minute, which is pretty cool. And the last thing I want to mention is Gabumon Bond of Friendship. It was not added in this update. And for those who don't know, Bond of Friendship was actually added in the Korean server and got removed like 1 day after for whatever reason. It got removed from the patch note, and the data summon was removed immediately. But he got added late again, and they kind of said it was like a mix-up or whatever. I don't understand what was the problem is, but he was removed and he was added back again, so that is not a problem, I think. But he wasn't added to the English server yet, so I don't know if they still have a problem or not. Just giving you guys a heads up. And the last thing we have is a new Digivice added, the D-Arc Limited Edition, which is the new highest type of Digivice that you can get from the D-Arc. And it does require the same materials that we have. These three are from the field bosses, the Matrix Energy is from the 2 dungeons, and this is from the daily quests. And the safe energy is from the D-Reaper area, the new dungeon that was added, not the one I defeated, but the one that have the Reaper and the Mother D-Reaper, both of which are level 140, and is currently one of the, is like the highest level dungeon in the game. I don't know how hard it is, probably like super hard. So yeah, this Digivice, in case you guys are wondering, are a 4 slots Digivice. And it's basically the same as the true Digivice and the Adventure level 2, I think. Actually, I think everyone should be able to get this, which is pretty cool. And I think this is like the same as the true Digivice, or okay, never mind. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is also the same as the true Digivice. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is actually pretty so since the Matrix Energy doesn't look to be too hard, this is actually pretty cool. I think we have a new upgrade for free-to-play players over the beginner Digivice. I mean, you can get the Adventure Digivice if you do easy mode, which is gonna take you 5 million years, so good luck with that. Alright, with that, let's move on to the events. And the first thing we have, which is not an event, it's Colosseum. We have got Colosseum Season 5 million. It's Season 22, and the mobs, or the bosses, have changed from being vaccine type with some virus Digimons, cause screw data Digimons, and now it's fully virus Digimons. And Colosseum is actually gonna be level 130 still. no level 140 Colosseum yet, which is pretty cool. I'm saying yet, hopefully they don't ever add Colosseum 140. So yeah, Virus Colosseum with level 130. Next we have the continuation of the jumping event. Of course, for that you guys gotta have to check the patch notes, because I'm not a jumping tamer, but this is where you can continue doing the jumping event stuff. Now, as I said, no Susanoo Shin. It's normal Susanoo. Some people were really hoping for Susanoo Shin. They said in the patch note triple S rank, not triple S plus. So yeah. Next we have the best event ever, or one of the best events ever is back as always, is a 100 days event. So if you guys don't know this event, you can get a free guaranteed egg every single day. Just gonna click receive and you get an egg that's level 4 or level 5. So today is gonna be Patamon, and as you saw from the egg pack, you will get 100 days attendance coin, and you can use the attendance coin to craft items from Digitamon. And the items this time is actually pretty cool. We have a lot of improvements. The 90 days coin box, which will give you a 30 days yellow soccer and 30 days energy aura. This is probably the best item to get. Alright, next we're gonna be moving to the event daily quest, and the first one from Digimon called Warrior Taint with Evil, and this one is rather simple. It will ask you to defeat 10 Agunimon and 10 Wolfmon. Why they are evil, nobody knows, but the quest reward is 15 EP. Next is another quest from Digimon, and this one also gives you 15 EP, and this one will ask you to collect 20 Thoughts of Evil, which is dropped from any mob in any map except Yokohama Village. And the daily quest duration is from the 11th of July until the 25th of July. And after finishing this quest, a third daily quest from Digimon will show up, and the reward is 1 token of struggle and 10 EP. And the quest will ask you to use the item, 3 items on 3 areas in the Dark Tower. Yeah, in the western area, Dark Tower Wasteland, you have to use it on the 3 area in the tower. These 3 locations, you have to go there and right click on the item to complete the quest. Next is a quest from Shakumon, and this one will ask you to summon Lucimon on the D terminal dungeon. And yeah, when you complete the quest, you will get the 15 EP and you will get the 10 Warriors gift box, which can give you one of these items. Next is a card game from Piedmon. So first off, we have the win or lose quest, which will give you the mystic card to play the card game. And the quest will ask you to collect 30 mysterious card pieces, which I have 55 of, because this item will drop regardless if you have the quest or not. So completing it will give you the card, and we can play the card box, the card quest. And it's never mind. You right click on it and it gives you a box. Okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, this is the one that will give you 2 items. Have a 50% chance to give you the box of darkness or box of light. Next is a Piedmon's card game, which is the field card game here, and this one will ask you to collect 30 precious keyring, which can be obtained from any mob in the server continent maps. And as always, they didn't write the items in the patch notes, so I guess I'll have to do the quest to show you the items. Actually, it's from the first map, so only this. It will not drop in Canyon and Pyramid, only in the first map, which is the desert, where you can get the precious keyring for the quest. So turns out they did actually write the items in the patch note. I just didn't see it because I'm blind. And yeah, this is the item that you can get, and I got, of course, the worst item ever. But of course, the coolest part here is you can get hatchback up level 5. And lastly, we have the 1000% XP. So this is gonna be the schedule. Have the XP increased to 1000%, which is gonna be pretty cool for leveling. So yeah, lastly we have the EP event. This time we have a block seal. So if you want that, you can go for it. And with that, thank you very much for watching. I actually have a couple of videos coming up, and you level up guide for level 140, because there's actually a specific map, not a new one, that's actually super fast for level 140. It's a dungeon actually, so if you want to know which one, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the level 140 guide. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.